Bad news for spouses in the United States with possible changes coming to the H1B visa program. The Trump administration on May revoked an Obama-era rule that now could extend the work authorization to the spouses of H1B visa holders. Again, this is proposed changes. The move could affect thousands of Indian workers and their families. Since 2015, the spouses of H1B or H1B visa workers, which are high-skilled visas who are still waiting for their green card, well, these could be tangible upon eligibility for the U.S. Americans who are on an H4 visa. These are the dependent visas issued by the Obama administration. Well, last year, more than 41,000 H4 visa holders were given work authorization. This year, as of June, more than 36,000 H4 visa holders were issued work authorization. All of that could be in jeopardy depending on what the Trump administration does. The H-1B program attracts foreign specialized workers to come to the United States to work mostly from India and China. That's the bulk of those on H-1B visas. The Department of Homeland Security also determines that they are proposing this regulation for certain H-4 spouses of H-1B non-immigrants, all part of a plan of U.S. President Donald Trump's Buy American and Hire American. To get perspective on this, let's go straight to Glenn Carl, a former CIA officer who joins us from Massachusetts on this discussion. Glenn, we've talked about H-1Bs in the past, but we haven't really talked about H-4. That's the big question, the ticket item right now that has a lot of Indians and immigrants on edge. This is, again, proposed regulation that the Trump administration is sort of looking into. What are the implications if this, in fact, gets the green light?
Well, it's part of a decades-long, perhaps an eternal struggle between the protectionists and the globalists, who they're called now, or those who support, one, free trade, and two, a more cosmopolitan, cutting-edge American society and economy, and those who are America firsters or want America to look more like I look. This goes back to arguments that the Reagan administration pushed. And there's a contradiction in the Republican Party between populists who are against allowing immigration of any sort, the skilled workers that these visas touch upon, and the large big business free traders who want to earn the greatest profit and see a need to do so. But at present, the populists are in the ascendant or holding power. So the implications are that the continuing regulatory barriers will go up, and it will hurt India, which accounts for 70% of these technical high-skilled visas that are granted. And it will also hurt the United States, but it will make populists feel good.
Glenn, let me also ask you, when it comes to sort of the broader picture, a lot of students from India go abroad to study and then hopefully decide to settle down in the United States and apply for an H-1B visa. But with this proposed change, could that mean we could also see a reduction in the number of students trying to go abroad to get degrees in the United States, given this whole push by Donald Trump?
Well, that's a bit of a different issue, and I expect that the number of students allowed will be less likely to go down, or at least to be see barriers go up. And that's for a purely mercenary reason, which is that foreign students, Indians and Chinese in particular, pay full tuition on the whole. And the universities benefit from that, and they are not allowed to stay after the conclusion of their studies legally, unless they obtain these H-1B, H-4, and so on visas. So I think the pressure on student visas is less likely to rise for now, although there is a strong current in the administration that doesn't want immigrants of any sort. But for the moment, I think the focus is on those who seek to stay permanently.
All right, Glenn Carl, getting us the very latest on the proposed changes to H-1B and H-4 visas specifically from the U.S. Thanks for those updates, Glenn.